morning, guys. This is George from Cyprus. I hope you're well. I overslept today. Actually, the truth is I underslept. My eldest daughter left to return back to Canada, so I guess I had to. I woke up very early, about 4, to see her off, and couldn't sleep after that, but I stayed in bed because I was so tired. So here we are. Highly doubtful that anybody's up. Oh, Skill is up. Okay, hi Skill. Good to see you, man. So let's try. Let's try our best. That's all we can do. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's go. There's 3 people that are on Crapsee, so I'll give them another 5-10 seconds and we can start. All right, guys out. Nice at 3-2, 3-6. Two, 5. 5-2. 5-2 count. Let's repeat. 2, 4, 6, 4. Here we go. Oh. Nice. Double pitched it. 4-3, 3-4. Let's get rid of them. Nice. 1-3 implosion. I'm doing all the wrong things. All of a sudden, I don't know. Back to the 3-2, 3-6. Nice. 358 implosion again. Oh, come on. It's helping me here. Five, 4, 9. Okay, axis secondary, good. Made my 2 hits, thank God. Down to 96. Nice. 2, 4, 6 secondary. That's it. 4, 1, 5 secondary. Nice up. Aces. I'll take that. Two, 3, 6, nice. 5, 4, 9. Two, 6, 8 primary. 257. 92527. That's explosion right. Hi William, good morning. That was a what? 11. 11 with 2 come-out 7s, so. Alright, let's go again. Two, 4, 6, 4. Nice. 538. Again. 8. Come down. Here we go. Three, 2, 5. Bet inside. Nice. Heart 6. It's a primary and we're down. Nice. That's a 235 secondary. It's 22. Hi Lee, good morning. Good morning. Nice. Five, six, that's a double pitch. Or a side pitch, because I can still see the fours. Two, four, six, four. There we go. One, three, four. Nice. Five, four, nine. Nice out. 2, 4, 6, 4. That's a 3 craps. That's a 1-2 drift. We needed that before, but c'est la vie. Nice. Now this is a 4, 6, 10 secondary. And we need the edges. That's it. Oh, come on. As soon as I did that 5-2, and the 5 was sitting at the bottom. Shit. have been a 5-6 if the right die didn't explode. Anyway. That's life, I guess. Sorry about that, guys. Let's try again. Three, 2, 3, 6. Dice up. It's a 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. Okay, let's come down. Dice up. One, 3, 4. Dice up. Say 1, 3, 4. Head down. That was an ace with a 5. Dice up. One, 4, 5. Dice up. Heart 4. Three, 6, secondary. That's it. It's a 1-2 drift. Three, 4, 7. There we go, 3, 2, 3, 6. Four, 3. This is a side pitch because the 2 and the 6 are still there. Let's repeat. Nice. It's a 5-1-6 primary. Okay. Nice. Two, 6, 8 primary. Nice. It's a 1-5-6 implosion of both. Frontline winner. 5313 is a set. Three, two, five. Five, three, one, three. Hard 8, 4, 4. Nice. Aces, that's interesting. I'm just wondering why I'm entering the numbers, but it's not. Stay on page. Okay, let me just see what's wrong. Trying to connect, okay. So there's a problem with my connection from Google to my OBS, which is broadcasting. So it did the job. Good. We can go back. Everyone's set. Five, three, one, three. There's hard 6, 3, 3. Nice. 5, 3, 1, 3. 5/6 double pitch. Dice out. That's a 6. 4, 2, 6. Five, 3, 1, 3 dice out. Five, 3, 8. 3, 5, 8. Five, 3, 1, 3 dice out. Four, 2, 6. Dice out. That's a 1, 5 implosion on both. 1, 5, 6. Dice out. One, 5, 6 again. Oh, that was a repeater 6, okay. Oh, just in case you missed the other 6, here's another one. Dice out. Hard 8, that's a primary. That's it. Uh, 6-4-10. And back to 3-2-3-6. So. Both dice exploded 6-2-8. And one step further, 2-4-6-4. Dice up. That's a 2-6-8. That's a repeater on the 8 as well. Oh, we're at max, okay. Dice up. Boxcars. It's a nice explosion left. So we have the opportunity to hedge the 9 now. We can come down 50, 1500, so at least 7. Okay. Do the cross part. Good. Actually, if I move the dice to a 3-2-3-6 position, I should get the 9, but I hope you guys hedged it. Let's think about the 6-3-9 off axis. No, but the 3-2-5. Front line winner, okay. Nice. Hard 844, that's a primary. Boxcars again, just in case we didn't get it the first time. That's another repeater. So it takes us here. Two, 4, 6, 4. Nice. That's an 8-3-5-8. It's a frontline winner. That's implosion, so. Here we go, 2, 4, 6, 4, dice out. Say 6, 4, 10. TIN. That's explosion on the left eye. Two, 4, 6. 5, 6, yo. Double pitch. Nice. Oh, we got the hat. Nice. Another 5, 6, yo. Which makes another repeater, yo. Maybe, yeah. To pay attention to my middle finger. Nice. Boxcars again, that's the third one. Explosion of the left eye. 2, 3, 6. 5-1 primary. 5-1-6. Nice. Five. 3-2-5. Nice out. Nice out. No, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, we had the monster. That's the monster. Did you guys see the monster before I make it disappear? I was looking for that monster. There we go. The dice are up. 3-4-7. Alright, so we made $182 because we hedged with a 9. We couldn't get a 9. So we double pitched. Must have been a 30 plus. All right, good. Thanks, William. Let me just put some bets up. I think people are going to bed. It's too late over there, so I do realize that. Level 3 gaming. Hi, man. Or I don't know. Maybe it's a lady. I don't know. Here we go. Dice out. Excuse me. Two, 4, 6, 4. From a 2-4-6, it kicked it to a 3-4-7. Oh dear me. Not for everybody. Yeah, sorry about that. I actually saw what happened here. The die was here. And this position, this die came, kicked it. 3-4-7. It was nice. Here we go. All right. State primary 3-4. So we want to go 5, 5-3, 1-3. Let's say. There's a bloody 9, 5-4-9. Story of my life. Never mind. That's a 5.2 explosion of the right eye. 0.7. One ways are killers. I don't understand what that means. We lost some money there. Serious money. Let's go. Nice. There's another 9. 3-6. Secondary. One away from the wall. Okay. Yeah, we'll go 3-2 through 6. Another one. 6-3-9. This time by explosion of the left eye. I actually thought that this was a good roll. Here we go. Box cards, not the way to start it, but appreciate it. Alright, thanks man. That's explosion of the left eye. So we lose our pass line. Okay. That's it. Must be a 6-5 drift. Yeah. We win the pass line. The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away. That's a drift. There we go, dice out. Five for 9 again. That's secondary. Nice. Five. That's a 2-3-5. Nice. Three, 2, 5. Just in case. Okay. Come down. Another one, 3, 2, 5. Nice. Ah, 1-6 with a 3-2-5 facing me. Don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes I should listen to my guts. 72 exactly. Okay, this is going to be the last one. We have good statistics, but here we go. Let me just put some bets down. Dice roll. Two, 4, 6, 4. Nice. Five, 6. That's a double pitch. There's a 2, 4, 6, 4. 5-2 columns. From the bottom, okay.
Oops.
Here we go, 3-2, 3-6. Five-one, that's a primary. Five, 3-1-3. So 1-4-5. Nice, that 5-3-1-3. So 5-6. Or 6-5. That's a drift. Nice out. Say what, 4-6-10, okay. Good, and we're done. Nice. Hard eight. Primary. Nice. Hard 8. Primary. Nice. So 235 secondary. Five, 3, 1. So 1, 3, 4. Nice up. Six, 2, 4, 6 secondary. Front line. There we go. Or 5, 9. 5, 4, 9, right? 5, 4, 9. Secondary. Excellent. So 5, 1, 6 primary. Three, 2, 3, 6. Nice. 369. Front line. Nice. One six on the count. I had a lot of money. On the ATS, never mind. Let's go back. Five, 3, 1, 3 dice. Hard 10, 5, 5. Five, 3, 1, 3 dice. Double pitch student, that's it. 3, 4, 7. Sorry guys. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the numbers. 4, 7, 5, 4, 6, 8, 12. Okay. 12, 7. So we had some good rolls above average. 4.7 box to 7's ratio is good. And the 6, 4 for quality is good. 31, 17, 11, 10, 8, 9. So we had 1.7 out, maybe. Let me just go here to Crapsee. Oops. Stop that. Okay. So we have Big Mike at 79, Uncle Hoku 23, Supermiser 19, Twan 17, myself at 13. Larry's up. Libby's up. Whoops, what are you doing, man? Sorry, guys. Cetra Jolly's up. Joel is up. Cowboy's up. Irish is up. Marvel is up. CJ's up. So quite a few people in the positive. Looking for skill. Don't think I've seen skill in this, so I think he's on a comeback. I don't know whether he made it. Carlo is up. Texas. No, Carlo is down. So we have 21 people in the positive out of 44. Lee's down 584. Okay, I think Lee, you can definitely get back there. They're looking to be on their way back, so well done. Skill, I think he's coming back. Nikes, not here. Byron wasn't here, he would have said hello. Yeah, everyone is being active, so we're not there yet, we're not at the 50%. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm surely he's gonna, pick it up, hopefully with some good rolls. I think we did have some good rolls, and I think the two green numbers 12.7 and 6.8 say that over a number of rolls, I can't remember how many, that's 89 rolls. 89 rolls, we kept ourselves above random in that respect. So let's go and see this part. How did we do? So you can see the sevens are below what's expected. Come out sevens are higher than expected, but the 7 outs are 3 short. So that's nice. We're at 68 box numbers, mostly on the 8th side. The 4s and 10s didn't do that well. Horns didn't do that well. Field didn't do that well. It's the inside that did the job. If you remember, we had 6 and 8 repeaters in one of the rolls. I think it was a 31 roller. We had the 12 repeater, we had the 11 repeater. So that was a very good sort of roll to go by. Out of 7 rolls, we had 6 of them up above what 2 hits and down would have done, so 6 out of 7. That would have been a great sort of session for somebody playing that, unless he chose to bet everything on that 0.7 out. Okay, guys, thank you so much for working out of the hole. Okay, skill. Well done indeed. So thank you guys for joining. If I was to ask anything from anyone out there who's actually teaching or demonstrating dice control, I would ask them one thing. Number 1 is never ever bitch about other channels, because there's some people that are out there doing uploads, which is basically something that you record and you just put it out there after the fact, and they took a very big game, and at the same time, in trying to attract people to their channel, what they say is that they just snipe basically at other channels which try and do the same. Now, I used to be one of those people that would actually believe things that were said. But once I hear somebody trying to say, hit the like, subscribe and all that, I say, okay, you're just trying to have negative marketing against somebody else that you know nothing about. And that is the sad fact, because some of these people are people that I used to follow, believe in, develop what I know and all that. And now I look at them and I'm saying, okay, you're not showing anyone anything. You're just recording things, getting the best out of it. Out of your recordings, let's say 5 or 10 recordings, take one and show somebody something and say, hey, this is what dice controllers do. Number 1, I hate the word dice controller. I hate dice influencer. I hate all these words that people market your way. I would say you can become more experienced at shooting dice, and by that I mean, recognize that you're doing something wrong and fix it, either by set or by mechanics, one of the two things. They do, trust me, they do. And from the sounds of things, they're just locked in their basement, just shooting videos until they get one which has 3 repeaters and say, look, this is dice control. And you have to do it like so. And even when they show it, how to do it, they're not being very specific about how they're doing it. And they're not saying, listen, this works for me because my hand or my shoulder is developing this way. They just say that it works for everyone, so follow me, like, subscribe, etc. That's the right way. None of that, guys. Don't do that. Don't fall for that, please. You know, keep an objective mind, keep a critical mind when you approach this subject. Listen to what is being said. Listen to what is being said, be critical about what is being said, and decide what part of that holds true for you. And that's the way you actually learn, by being critical, by asking the questions, or by trying different things and saying, okay, this is not working for me, I'll try something else. And this has been true, for example, for someone like, I'll give you a good example, Sarge. The Virgin Islands guy. So Sarge used to throw the par shot. We worked on that for a long time. He got really well at it, and then decided, okay, I'm up to here with par shot. I'm going to try something different. He went to the chopper. So now he's shooting the chopper, and he feels much more in tune with that. But he's still working on it 1.5 years after he started, or 2 years. So he's still trying to make it more, how should I put it, consistent. But he's working on it, he's being critical of it, and he was critical of par. And he's trying different things. That's a very, very good example of somebody working on their craft. And I would ask the same of everyone here. If I share with you something about holding the dice, try it out. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't work for you, discard it. It's not for you. And I will never say to you, this is the way. This is just one of the ways. So please, take care of what you consider to be your truth. Develop your mechanics and step up to a table with real confidence of your mechanics. If it works out on the day, good. If it doesn't, adjust the set. When you're at the casino, you never adjust your mechanics. Mechanics is what happens here when you practice. Never adjust your mechanics at the real table. It's there, take it as a given, just shoot with different dice sets. And that is what experience teaches you. Experience teaches you another thing, to know your dice set, to know the different families of dice sets, and to use them to align to your mechanics on a particular day. So please, if you are to believe anything that I say, this is it. Develop your mechanics, develop your consistency, have true confidence in what you do, because you work hard at this. And when I say work hard, at least work hard for 6 months on something. Don't give up. A lot of people are giving up because they are not getting the results within the 6 months. It took me 6 months to understand the par shot. It's one of the most advanced shots out there. The adjustments that you need to have in your toolbox are a lot. Okay, so please, don't give up practicing. Practice doesn't cost anything, okay? It just costs you time. I will say that. It costs you time, and it costs you a lot of disappointment. But it does make you a stronger person in terms of being able to accept the 7 as well. So once you do that, and you become a lot more consistent, understand dice sets. That's the next thing. And the last thing is aligning the dice sets with your mechanics on a particular day. That is what actually makes you an experienced shooter. That's it. I'll give you an example of what's happened to me in Vegas. I started shooting my set with a 3236, which is a set that I love. This is the one that I'm using today. And I got a 213, which is a double pitch. So what did I do? I went to a 4241 set. The guy next to me was, I think he was a platinum member or something. He was throwing a lot of money on the table. I go to 4241, and what do I get? A 213, which is a primary result. Now, he didn't know that. He was a light side player, and I got him sniped off his pass line. He didn't realize that I was being on axis, and that was a good thing. So then I changed the set. I went to 2321, got the 314. So I knew that I was doing very well. My mechanics were spot on. I was throwing primaries or on axis. I was doing the right thing, but for him, because he was betting on the inside, he misunderstood the whole thing and he stepped away from the table. And needless to say that I went on a very long roll during that time. But it's things like this that an experienced person will look at the way somebody is shooting. We look at the way that somebody is gripping the dice and setting himself up to shoot. And if you have good observation skills, what shot sets do you recommend for beginners? I would certainly say Hardway's set is a good set because the sevens are placed as far away as possible from the initial set. So it takes 38 millimeters for you to get to the seven in any sort of given combination. Now, if you're shooting off axis, for example, if you go on a 4-2-4-2 set and you're shooting a lot of sixes and aces, then you are on the wrong Hardway set. But that's a lot more advanced. You should be on a 6-5, 5-6, 5-6, something like that. 2-6, 2-6, 6-2, 6-2 set, 2-1, 2-1, something like that, because your off axis will contain a 4 or a 3, which is always a box number. So you need to have those things in your understanding as well. If I'm double pitching a 3V set, I'm going to go to 2V set and get my 5s and 9s out of the way, because I know that a 2-3-2-1 double pitched, hopefully not 2-5-7, will give me a 4-1-5 or a 3-6-9. So these are the things that you need to study at a more advanced stage. At the stage where you're starting your journey, do your 4-2-4-2 sets, register your results with Bone Tracker, and Bone Tracker is going to give you some answers as to which particular set is going to help you more, align more with your mechanics. So that's, that's one way of looking at it. Okay, I would say something similar to the par shot. Try a 2-finger grip, which is better for anybody. I mean, this is how I started. So as opposed to having 3 fingers on the dice, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll step back. As opposed to having 3 fingers on the dice like so, have 2 fingers on the dice like so. This is a much easier grip because it accommodates bigger fingers. And then from there on, you will understand, you will probably understand the deficiencies of a 2-finger grip as opposed to the 3-finger grip. So I'm not going to be the advocate for the par shot. I'm not going to do that. It does work. I know it does, but I do not know how everybody's hands and sort of body structure is built, what sort of damage they've put on their body, and maybe you want to use a tongue grip, which is this thing here. You hold the dice like so, and you place your middle finger behind the dice to support, and you throw out like so. Or there is the Euro grip, which is another one, very advanced, I would say, but very good in terms of you grip the dice by their corners, like so. I don't know if it comes up, if it shows. The advantage of this is that your fingers have a limited contact with the dice as opposed to the par shot. You can see with the par shot, you have 3 fingers at the front touching, there is skin on 3 fingers at the front, and there is skin on the back. When you're releasing, there's always this sort of danger of one of your fingers touching the dice just too long, and that translates over a distance of 9-10 feet. It translates into something horrible. So that is the danger, and that is why you need so much time to actually understand what you're doing with a par shot, and how to adjust your fingers on the dice, the grip, and how you throw the dice in terms of the backswing or not, and what is the benefit of the backswing as opposed to shooting from the deck, from here, and going forward. So these are the things that do take time for you to understand. Last question: have you ever thought about making a new grip? Is that possible? It's always possible. It's not the grip itself. I mean, you can grab the dice like so and go like that, and you can become very good at it. I mean, I threw them off the table the first time. That's a grip. Here's the other one. But if we're to talk about, what people are doing and why they have reasons why they throw in a certain way, like the par shot. The reason is it's more of a natural movement of the hand. If you're standing like so to do this, it's natural. It's not unnatural for you to do that. It's very unnatural to throw them like that because you're putting stress on muscles like so. It's more natural to throw them like that. And the fact that, it's a natural position, then your head can actually turn and look at your landing zone in a more natural way. So this is, it's following your body's mechanics that you develop a grip. Other grips which a lot of people use are this, throwing like so. I have seen just recently my friend Mel from Crapsee, Hawaii throw a monster at the casino like so. He's an expert at that. I can't do that. I need to practice it. So these are the ways that the dice throw in a way that the body will support consistency. There are ways that you throw the dice that the body will not support. You will not be able to do exactly the same movements consistently. And part of what people developed over the years is trying to be consistent in the way they throw. So I don't know about the choker, but I think you need to hold it like so, and you throw it like that. But when the dice land, listen to this. When the dice land, they're rotating like so. I don't know if you can see this. Let's say we throw them like this. He wants the dice to go like so. So from this, which is one axis, we end up with an axis which is like so. So it's a very, very complex throwing technique. I take off my hat to those who can master it, but it's much more complicated than the par shot, which supports that, if you throw the dice in one direction and the dice through like so, you have a better chance of avoiding whatever you want to avoid, the 7 or whatever. Because the dice are going in the direction that you threw them at, and they don't change their axis when they land. That's the idea. Reality is something different though. So your grip is different on the shot. I didn't understand that, but I assume. Well, if you want to discuss it, skill, you know where to find me. Skype. Anyway, I need to get going. I'm happy to hear any comments that you have, and if you want me to sort of help you out in any way, please feel free to reach out to me, and I will do my best to explain it. This is George. Have a great rest of your evening. Rest well. I'll catch you on another one. Dicer.